There we go. Oh. Uh-oh. No. Hold on. Let me check if there's audio. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I am talking with my mouth full. My audio is very loud. I wonder if that camera is picking it up. Beep boop bop beep boop bop beep boop bop. I think I figured it out. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. No. Hello. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. All right, we've got some serious venting happening here on Booster 9. Pardon me, everybody. I'm tired. But this is the second attempt of Booster 9. I sound really hot right now, like my microphone. Hot. It's super hot. I don't like when it's this hot. I wonder how I fix that. Hot. There's no audio coming from Google. Does it sound really loud on your end, or is it just me? First of all, greetings everybody. Jessica Kirsh here, coming to you live from my trailer. Welcome to the Trib Trap. There's a lot of venting, lots and lots of venting. It almost looks like the fire exit suppression system. Lots of venting out the back of the OLN. Y'all seeing this? Oh wait, I'm supposed to have it here. Sorry. That was part of the reason that I was streaming. Okay, that's not it. Stand by for all call. Video capture? No. Every time it's a new challenge. Window capture. Big venting. Live. Live streaming on. Yeah. Let me check my audio. But I don't know. Check my audio. Oh, here's my thingy. Oh, there's no audio on the T. Duh. Okay, let me just finish this. Kirsh can. Starlink is a little wishy-washy right now on Kirsh cams, so if you see some fluttering birds that pause, just remember it's temporary. And the bills paid, which is an achievement because the last couple months have been pretty uncertain. to say the least. Live stream's not recording. What do you mean? Yes, it is. I can see it right there. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no mountain race. Means no worries for the rest of my day. I think that's a lie. It's my problem free. This thing is... Oh, there's venting at the top already. Oh my. I see there are 24 people watching on the one program I'm not allowed to say the name to. Thank you so much. And I see there's 19 thumbs ups already. Thank you. Perpetual Nerd, thank you so much for that random dad donation. You are a kind soul. Okay. That's a lie. It's my Hi, Rodolfo Nacanari. Venting at the top already. Alright, awesome. So I can hear myself there. I see there are 24 people check. I'm gonna have to... I have duplicate audio. Perpetual Nerd, thank you so much for that random dad donation. I see Moonbeam Bruce, I see Nick Level, I see Space Girl Falcon, I see Uncle Yukon, I see Chucktober Productions. Alright, awesome. So I can hear myself there. Pause that. Andy Campbell is here. Why are there duplicates? This is when it gets really confusing. I see Moonbeam Bruce, I see Nick Level, I see Space Girl Falcon, I see Uncle Yukon, I see Chuck. I have two audio sources. Pause that. There we go. Alright. Always fun. Organization's very overrated. LOL. This is when it gets... You know, every single time I set up, it's different. It's always a different setup. Very hectic. Let's see here. Hi, Cook Rhines. Your loft is more organized than Justice Trail. Hey, y'all. Talk all the crap you want. Whatever, I don't care. Hey, Mayhem. Okay. It's fun. There's just so much. It's very overrated. LOL. You know, every single time I set up, it's different. It's always some of that is clean laundry that I haven't put away yet. Let's see here. Hi, check. Your loft is more organized than Jesse's Trail. Hey, check. Y'all. Talk all the crap you want. Whatever, I don't care. Check. Hey, Mayhem. Check. Pretty sure this camera... I got a new webcam. I spent $170 something on it. Some of that I've been eating clean laundry, but I think it has audio. So that's confusing me. Check. Turn it to 0. Check. Y'all. Talk all the crap you want. Transition. Check. Pretty sure this camera. I got a new webcam. I spent $170 something on it. Some of that I've been eating laundry, but I think it has too much audio. So that's confusing. Check. Maybe I should just turn off the built-in monitor. Can you still hear me? Wow, there's a lot of venting. 5 watching. That doesn't make sense. Too much. They probably don't show up on SpaceX Starbase anymore. Oh, there I am with the crappy thumbnail. But that's okay. Do what you can. Just turn. There we go. Where you are with what you have. Can you still hear me? There's gotta be more than 5 people here, right? Okay. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Whoa, there's a lot of... SpaceX Starbase. That's a lot of windows. There's gotta be more than 5 people, right? Okay. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Whoa, there's a lot of... That's a lot of windows. Can't see the venting in the cloud of vintage. Okay, I don't know why I have that on here. That shouldn't be on here. Sorry, everybody. This should be on here, though. Why is it showing so many times? Can't see the
weird
venting in the cloud of vintage. Okay, I don't know why I have that.
Weird.
On here. That shouldn't be on here. Sorry.
Something's not right here, y'all.
This should be on here, though. We're just gonna do a window capture. Showing so many times. You do.
Weird.
Why is it showing so many of them?
Something's not right here, y'all.
Blah, 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 blah. We're just gonna do a window capture. Time travel. Oh, there's an echo now. Of course there is. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. It probably soundless because I was echoey for a second. Thank you very much. No sound in space. Thank you very much, everybody, for letting me know. I'm trying not to duplicate my audio sound. Yes? Kirk Rain says yes. Oh, look at all that venting. There we go. It is 11:38. Oh, sound is good now. Thank you so much, Andy. See, these are the things I don't know when I don't have audio in my ear. But I can tell you that if I accidentally hit transition in OBS, we're going to see 8,000 wormholes again. So I'm just going to keep my hands away. Unfortunately, y'all, we are not going to hear the sound of the booster. There is no microphone still. Maybe with this GoFundMe campaign, I'll be able to afford a microphone to put there, charge it remotely, solar. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't thought it through, but there are a few other things I need to cover first, including a new pair of boots and a computer and a Starlink dish. And then I'll sell those other such Starlink dishes. I'm just exhausted from mounting it and dismounting, mounting, dismounting, dismounting, dismounting. I'm killing the cord every time I shut the thing, whatever. Anyway, so we're talking about Booster 9 here. So this is Booster 9, okay? The ship audio is great. Thank you, Unky. Nick, thank you. I was out at Starbase late last night, and when I got there, it was really weird timing. Usually my timing's okay. And I never look before I go. And I need to look up here. And last night... Wait, you can't see me anyway. So... last night, let me just try something. I got there and it sounded like maybe there was some kind of party or employee gathering going on at the Tiki Bar, so I stayed away from the Rocket Garden, even though that's one of my favorite places to photograph, especially at night. And to see the new Mega Bay from that angle is really great, but I had a sense, I don't know, but I had a sense that maybe Elon was in town, maybe they were partying there, you know, I didn't want to, like, interrupt any privacy, so I didn't go down there. But I heard loud music, and the highway bar lights were on, so I just stayed at the end of Highway 4, and it was really strange because employees, there was a shuttle, no, there were like 10 shuttles, which is normal, but they were going down to the Rocket Garden, and they were coming back to take people, I believe, that were parked further down Highway 4, maybe at the Prancing Pony or the SpaceX restaurant, also called the Astroflaps. Methane is loading, says Kirk Rains. Here we go, here we go. This is a pretty good shot for a kind of cloudy, yuckish day here in South Texas. It's not as bright and vibrant, but that's okay. We do what we can where we are with what we have. Tell me this, Kirk. How do you know exactly that methane is loading, other than, I'm assuming there is some kind of frost line that I can't see right now. Oh, is it the methane stack, or is it just, is it the amount of venting? So right now I can't see a line. Can y'all see a line? Testing hype. Pirate Cheese is over on Kirsh Cam. Ooh, I just get really tired. Boat. Oh, NSF is showing it. Okay. Duh. Hello. Thank you, Jess. I totally forgot about all the other channels that are covering it really, really close up. Good call. Duh. I should have known better. Thank you for that reminder. Grackle. I'm a grackle. If you haven't seen it already, please take a look at Nick Lovell's most recent edit. Oop, there's another boat. Of Booster 9's lift up onto the orbital launch mount. He did it totally on his own. I didn't even ask for it. I haven't even seen it all the way through, but I have watched enough of it to know that it's amazing. I trust him with everything that he does. So do check that out. I wish I had a link for it right now, but if I touch anything, I'm afraid that I'm going to freak my computer out. So Nick, if you have that link handy, please go ahead and put it in the chat. Yeah, the bottom is LOX, top is methane. Right. There's less methane, more liquid oxygen. Yes, it's awesome edit. He's such a good editor. He doesn't even realize, I don't think, that how good he is. Ramiro Villarreal says, did you know that you cannot talk to someone in plane space because there's no atmosphere, sound cannot travel from person to person? That's fascinating. I guess that makes sense. I just had never thought about it. Thank you for that information. I only watched this and the NSF streams, gave up on the launch pad. Too many idiots have control and no control of them. Oh, yeah, I sometimes forget about them. Yeah. There's the edit. Thank you, Nick Level. You are just rocking and rocking and rocking and rocking and rocking. Put it on Kirsh Cam. I know it seems silly to have another stream besides Kirsh Cam, but I don't know how to remotely log into that machine and add audio from my trailer to that machine. And right now, the owner of the house is not doing well. So please, everybody, keep everyone in your prayers and thoughts. But we need some good prayers. Anyways, regardless, I'm not gonna bother them just to add audio, so I'm doing it this way. So it's a stream of a stream of a stream of a stream going out to X and that other place that if I mention I might get deboosted on X. Think of a sound in space every time a space movie is on and you hear the planets hit each other and blow up. Nice. Nick Level is the king of Kirsh Cam. He is! Have you ever been watching Kirsh Cam before, y'all? Because he will move the camera around to really fascinating stuff. He'll follow boats. He'll find interesting things happening. He moves it around. He found a new angle I didn't even know existed, which includes palm tree swaying in the bay, looking towards South Padre Island. He's really creative, and he lives in the United Kingdom. Okay? I am in South Texas in the United States. He's in the United Kingdom, and he's remotely controlling the camera. I did ask him to politely slow down one day because I know that how the camera is so fragile, and it's $1,800. If it breaks, it's not under warranty anymore. And he did, and he's awesome. But I just, every time it moves, I'm like, please don't break, because I just, I couldn't replace it at this time. Anyways, he does a really great job, and I love it. I'll have it up on my TV, and all of a sudden it'll just start moving, and I'm like, this is great. Where are we going? Like, where are we going today? I love it. Nick is awesome with Kirsh Cam. Much appreciated, says Jess, Space Girl Falcon. Nick Level. Can we have some snaps, claps, love for Nick Level? You know that he does everything that he does for this channel unpaid, volunteer only, no payment. Isn't that insane in the membrane? Insane got no brain. Also, while we're celebrating Nick, thank you, Nick. I don't know what I would do without you. I really don't. You can see a side vent coming out from Booster 9, and also there's a ring. There's a frost ring that is developing. So in celebration of Nick, he is a blessing to this channel. Everybody is a blessing to this channel, but he is stuck around and puts up with my jib-jab and garbage and like leaving for 4 days and not answering my phone, and he just takes the lead. So he's huge. Nick. That's right, Andy Campbell. Clap, 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 clap. Yes, Nick, you are literally the beating heart of this community. So I hope that you never feel otherwise. And I know I don't say it enough. We've got Michael Maxey here. Moonbeam Bruce is here. Nick. He's amazing. And he works a full-time job, extra hours as well. The sunflower. I saw sunflowers on my way home from California, but I was so tired that I didn't stop and couldn't stop. And it's really hard to get over in LA traffic or a bunch of lanes. Plus, I had Mars. And no, thank you, Nick. Thank you. So we're hoping for 33 engine startup, which means start of the engine and ignition. But it won't blast off because it's clamped down. But last static fire, I don't know the final number, but I thought I heard anywhere between 4 and 7 engines did not light or did not ignite. So I never heard an official number from SpaceX, or at least that I saw. If anybody else knows that, please go ahead and put it in the chat. That would be super helpful. I see a boat. 1111. Tom's Best Stuff. Hello, Tom's Best Stuff. And I also want to thank anybody that has donated via PayPal or to the GoFundMe campaign, which is on KirshCam, the official page. It is the pinned comment. I think we're just under $2,000 of the $10,000, which is an enormous goal. But I figured I'd rather have ask for too much and not fulfill it than not have enough to cover really what I need. So thank you so much to everybody that has contributed to that. I understand I ask a lot of you, and there's not just me. There's a lot of channels that are asking for money. But y'all are literally getting me through these periods where I'm just not sure where the money's going to come from for certain things. So thank you. With that said, the stream pack comes out next week. That's 3/19/24. And the only reason I would renew it is because we're supposed to have a launch. Last I heard, September 7th is launch day. I don't know for sure, but that's last I heard. Today is Friday, August 25th. I have to pay for a month at a time, but I'm thinking, if I haven't been doing a lot of live streaming during these summer months, it's unbearable out there, as I'm sure you all can understand. The city of Phoenix in Arizona had 31 days of consecutive temperatures above 110 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a record. It broke the record of 18 days straight. 31 days. And when I drove through there, it was 117, 118, 119, because I ended up spending the night in a hotel, 2 nights, so I could sleep, recuperate before I got back on the road and drove back to Texas straight through. It was hot. So this super El Nino is crazy. Temperatures are hot. It's miserable out there. And I'm sure you can understand why I haven't been out there much. Is there a program or software that can minimize the vapor trail heat wave distortion? I have never looked into that, but I'd love to know. Right now my brain is kind of at max Q, meaning it's just overflowing with all this stuff, but I should write that down. Is there a program or software? Just have to keep in mind this is a rebroadcast of an OBS stream that is streaming at 720p enlarged to 1080p, 60 frames per second, just because of the camera that is running it. There's a lot of specifics, but I will look into it. It's a great, I think probably the best solution is to just increase the contrast ratio and make it a little more vibrant. But I'm really afraid to touch anything right now because you never know. One touch, the whole thing could go down. Chuck Booze, what test for at least another hour? Nick says, yes, I certainly wouldn't want to be out there in those temperatures right now. Yes, even last night, I wore a pair of jeans, and that was a mistake. Usually I wear, like, yoga pants and long sleeve shirts, and I always wear a tank top underneath as if I'm going to take the long sleeve shirt off and allow the mosquitoes to bite me. No. The June bugs were flying at me with my headlamp on. There were carpenter ants. Thankfully, no fire ants that I saw. By the way, Mars's ears, he's had those ear mites we've been dealing with since I brought him home. I found one thing that's worked, and it was recommended to me by somebody who grew up on a farm, and it's for cattle. It's called Ivomec, and I put just the smallest dosage in each of his ears and a little on his back. One time it made him sick, which is normal. Veterinarians use it on cats depending on how bad the mites are. And his mites and whatever else is in his ear are getting crunchy and falling out and going away. And it's funny because I have an appointment finally with the vet on the 29th. And I'm going to take him into the vet, wait in the line, do all that stuff, and pay the money and just say, this is what I've been using. It worked. I've tried everything else, and just see what the vet says. But I'm so glad that I found that solution. And it's just sold at like a Tractor Supply farm store. So heads up, if you ever have, if your cat or your dog or whatever ever has ear mites and or fleas, still not sure exactly what's in there, but there's a lot of stuff. Ivomec. It's actually blue. It's very interesting, but used on cattle. Hi, Halcrone, I see you there. Good to see you in the chat. Blue black lights, maybe a red headlamp. Blue attracts bugs. So I had it on my white headlamp because the red is just not as bright, and my eyes at night they're not great. So they would just fly at me, kind of like what are those bugs that make the noise every 7 years in the Midwest? Not locusts, but what are they called? Yeah, Ivomec. Here, let me put it in the on the front it says for cattle. Ivermectin. Yes, Leonard Akers. That is literally the only thing that has done any sort of progress. And I've been treating him on and off. I've been giving like a day break in between each ear and the back of his neck for almost a week, and they're still in his ears. Like, there's still signs of them. So these suckers are bad. And I'm finding like clumps of them all over. Cicadas, thank you, Mike. Yes, cicada bugs. They were flying at me like cicadas fly at you, just like haphazardly and just run into stuff. Anyways, ivermectin, and I got the idea from someone who grew up on a farm and had a cat who had mites, and took it to the vet, and the vet used ivermectin in the cat's ears and actually put a little bit in its mouth, and he said, cat might get sick, it's okay, use this for about a week and they should be gone. And sure enough, they're going away. So that's something I've literally been spending like at least an hour or more of my day cleaning his ears, and he's mad and hissing and he's in pain because they're biting his ears, and the ivermectin stings his ears as I put it in, but once they're gone, hopefully. It's been just such a battle with those freakers. Your dog ate one yesterday. Oh no, it's the only thing to manage with as well. Oh, we just call them locusts. Yeah, locusts, cicadas, same thing. I just know they go zzz. Yeah. Animal medication can be found at feed stores. Yes, this was found at a Tractor Supply store. had to call in advance, make sure they had a small bottle. They had a large bottle, but it was like $157. This bottle is a small bottle, and it was like $57. But it is just, I've been astounded by everything that I've tried, and nothing has worked. None of the over-the-counters. The things that I bought that said 4 ear mites for cats, I would put them in his ear, and his ears would get like 10% worse, 20% worse by the next morning, because they had fragrance or scent or aloe vera or something that the mites were eating, feasting on. So they were making it worse. And it's just so frustrating to not be able to have a handle on that. So just want to let you know there's a light, and he's got to feel so much better that those things aren't just going to town on him all the time. Do not scream, do not scream, do not scream. Oh, when it ignites. I'll do my best. What's a co-op location? Is that like a shelter? Frost line is progressing. You're right, because what happens is I see the explosion, or sorry, I see the controlled explosion of the engines, the orange. I see the big plume of beautiful white smoke or whatever it is, vapor, and then I forget that there's sound, and then it hits me like 24 seconds later, and I hear it, and I get excited again. So it's kind of like it's not, I don't mean to, so now he can climb the curtains even more. That's right, Jess. Saline wash is better for your ears than hydrogen peroxide. True, Mike. I've been using hydrogen peroxide since I was a kid. And I realized that I miss words when I'm really tired on Twitter, so I meant to put hydrogen peroxide. I think I put hydroperoxide or something. And I know it's not great, but it feels really good for a ear infection. Like it sizzles and bubbles and just it feels so good. So since I don't have the close-up shot, but the other channels do, is that the hot staging ring up there on top of the booster? I did not go down to the launch site last night. It appeared as though people were leaving. I thought maybe they were starting to do a pad clearing for today. Sometimes they do that at night, depending on what time the road closure is. So this ship is going to be so tall. So tall. Oh yeah, agricultural cooperative. That is the ring. Okay. I thought that it looked strangely different out there. And like I said, Nick Lovell made the awesome edit. I didn't even see the lifting of the booster. I was told it was going to lift, and I had absolutely zero motivation to even watch the lift. I'm that burnt out. So I'm really trying not to be burnt out, but especially with this heat and the bugs and just all of it is just really hitting me this year. This is the third summer in a row, and yeah, this stuff is rough, y'all. There's a reason that, Nick and Sweeney left and took other work, and Chief is leaving on the 31st and is taking other work. So it's hard. It's really hard. It's really hard, and I'm down here on donations, on your y'all's support. So I literally couldn't do it without your support. Yeah, Uncle Yukon said he didn't watch the lift either. And I never thought it would get to that point, like, oh, well, I've seen one, so I've seen a million. Well, it's kind of gotten to that, not And I know that there's people that still haven't seen them, but like it's just not as exciting as it was in the beginning. A lot of the fun was taken out when it started getting really competitive as well. So unfortunately, that's just how it goes. With the gear upgrades, I'm feeling really uncertain right now as to what my future is. But I do know that in order to propel forward and continue bringing you all with me to wherever I am, I'm going to need an upgraded computer. I'm going to need that mobile Starlink. I can't keep pulling it out, putting it in, pulling it out, putting it. It's killing me. And it is a great luxury. I just can't do it anymore. And yeah, so if anybody's in the market for a pre-owned round original, they actually call it version 2, but a Starlink dish round, I have one for sale. And then I also will have a rectangular Starlink dish version 3, which I carry with me at Starbase. That will also be for sale. I also have 4 brand new in the box 100 watt fold out Jackery solar panels that plug into a Jackery battery. They're in my mini Kirsh trailer. Never use them. I have no use for them. They're great panels. I just already have 4. So those are also for sale. So please help spread the word if anybody's looking. Worth every penny. Oh, thanks so much, Steve Hockley. Yeah, that's so sweet. Thank you. Yes, Anki is giving solid advice before the static fire. Turn your speakers down way low, because we're not going to hear it on this end. I may play you the last time static fire, but I also screamed over it, so I kind of ruined it. Wah wah. This may duplicate the sound, so I'm just going to try something quickly because I'm learning this new camera. Oh. See, even just turning on that web camera makes my mouse stutter. Not weird. I don't want you all to miss any of the goodness. It's 1080p, or maybe 4K, but I can only run it at 1080p. Look! I've been using a 720p built-in iMac camera for 6 years now. Slow upgrades. Like when Jessica gets all excited over a test and launch part of her appeal. Aw, thanks, Unky. You're watching from Isla Blanca. How cool. Were you the one that posted the picture of the statue? That's a great location. I love that you're watching it from there and also here. That speaks volumes. Lock's loading has reached the top of the chines, according to Michael Maxey. I don't know why I have these headphones on. I can't hear myself. Am I duplicate right now? Also, side note, please make sure you are viewing this at 1080p 60 frames per second. Oh yeah, I forgot to hit transition. Such a ding dong. Thanks, Space Girl Falcon. Y'all are so sweet. I love you so much. Here I am. So a little weather is going down. Okay, 12:07. I think it's supposed to happen here very shortly. You're only seeing max 720p. Okay, no problem. Thank you for checking. Sorry it's not higher. Okay, we have a T-0 of roughly 10 to 12 minutes. Sun is cooking your skin like fried bacon. And there you have it, folks, from somebody who's standing outside right now. Oh yeah. I'm sorry that you are dealing with that. I recommend anybody who comes down for this launch bring an umbrella. Not for rain, but for the sun. 720 is what you're getting. Look at that big vent on the side. You know what I did see is that it did down sample it to 720 somewhere. I'll look at it later. I don't know why though. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna start recording if it'll allow it. Texas, if it isn't hot, then it's hot. Texas, if it isn't mosquito-y, then it's mosquito-y. Y'all mother needs science, is all I'm saying. You know, Neil deGrasse Tyson also agrees. I haven't had straws in such a long time. What's up, Leroy? Welcome. Yeah, static fire today. Ooh. Look at those vents. Look at those side vents. The dragon is breathing. I'd love to go out there after it finishes its deal. Yeah, YouTube will knock it down, so you have to reset it. It's very frustrating. Oh, I said the word. The video program will knock it down. It's frustrating that deboosts on the other platform. But I did make a little bit of income last month on the other platform. So that's good news because I'm not making very much income on this platform because I've slowed. Anyways, missing my streams. What's up, JP? Good to see you. JP, what is your profile pic? Ooh, SpaceX is going live. Good to know, Roger C. Everybody, if you have an 8 bajillion tab that you can open, it sounds like SpaceX is live. Is it John Instructor? Okay, I believe we have T-minus 10 minutes. I don't know for sure, but I think for sure. Hope all is well with you too. So stoked for next launch. Hopefully you can get down here. Come down soon. I'm hearing word, depending on how the static fire goes and the FAA launch approval, the NOTMAR, I believe has been released. The overpressure notice. I'm also reminding myself, please don't scream, please don't scream, please don't scream. Thank you, Nick Level, for putting join membership stuff in the chat. Also, if you haven't seen Nick's edit, definitely take a look at that. Costco in China is selling Starlink. Did you know? I did not see that, Michael Soley. That is so cool. You can buy a Starlink dish at Costco. Wow. That's wild. Thank you. Wow. That's a nugget. I would tweet that right now saying, Michael Sully, one of my viewers. You know, that hot staging ring looks hot. What do you think? Oh, Unky's coming in with the updated launch information. There's a boat making its way through. Big side vent there. It's like the dragon is breathing. Depending upon how this static fire goes. Ooh, is there extra white there? Is that Fire X? Oh, in Japan. Okay. All right. Still good to know. Thank you so much. This could be the final test that could seal the deal on whether or not we will have a launch in the coming weeks. So Unky says there's a splashdown. Oh, okay. SpaceX launch from last night I know was delayed until the 26th. No earlier than 3-something a.m. 3:27. And that is what Unky put first. It looks like maybe, I think the Fire X is more of a white. Right? I don't know for sure. And then look at that, it's bent. Oh, it's so cool. My apologies that it's not in the greatest possible resolution, but you know what? Nothing's perfect. I'm definitely not, so I'm full of flaws. Look at all that venting. Oh my gosh. My Kirsh, Jessica Kirsh. There is a lot of venting going on. Looks like maybe there's Fire X, because it looks a lot more white than the other stuff, but I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. And the question of the day and the year, month, week, year: will the flag remain on launch day? Nick Lovell wants to know. I want to know. What do you all think? Got some venting going on. Vents, 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 vents. Splash on the info. I get it. Maybe they're just saying that the booster retrieval is a splashdown. I'm assuming that's why the launch was pushed, because of weather downrange, which is typically the cause. But that's okay. We love the updated info, Unky. Look at the venting. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. LETSGO, let's go. So on the water deluge system, you're going to see to the right of the tower. If you're looking at the tower, to the right of it, you'll see Hoppy. To the right of that, you're going to see a pipe, and it's going to squirt straight upwards, and that may be it right there. And then you're going to look right underneath the OLM. I don't think it's time yet. And you're going to watch all of the water, and you're going to see a big poof of white. That's going to be the water deluge system, which is protecting the concrete, and it's also suppressing the noise, and it's preventing fires. Boom, bam. Why too bad for that, Ramiro? I'm still here. Thank you, Nick, for posting the GoFundMe link in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for everybody that's donated. I know that Nick has donated. Here we go, here we go. It's gonna happen. Spain, that sounds lovely. Hello from the UK. Hi, Keith Alderson. Good to see you. Oh, wow. She went to Spain? Wow. I'm going to continue eating my ramen noodles. Just trying to make bills here. Good for her. She works hard. I didn't think that the Crew 7 launch went, Mike. That's so much venting. Good on them. Go Ellie. Go Ellie. Go SpaceX. Go SpaceX. Go SpaceX. Hi, cheery Charlie. Hello, hello. Zach Goldenberg or Golden went back. CSI Starbase went back to work in West Texas, the oil field. Really? He lives in Chicago and works out of Colorado, I thought. But that's cool. You know a lot more than I do about other people. I live in a bubble called my trailer. But thank you for the updates. I think that all creators right now seem to be struggling. I think. Maybe not. I've never been to Spain. Look, boat. But yeah, it's an interesting time period right now. God, that ship is going to be huge. It's going to be so big. It's going to hit almost the top of the tower. I'm excited. I'm excited for full stack. I'm breathing so I don't scream. We're not going to hear the rumbles, so I have to remember that. Hi, Paul. Thank you for asking how my ears are. This year, I can tell I have an ear infection. I think they're both infected. I think it's definitely because I sweat in these headphones, and then I don't take them off. So, I am trying to get in with a doctor now that I have health insurance, but I'm on a wait list in order to get on the wait list for an appointment. So, doing what I can. Thank you. I took some ibuprofen earlier because they were achy. Thank you for your service, Unky. Thanks for asking, Paul. That's really nice. I think that we're going to have a static fire very soon. I'm hoping that it's at least 31 engines because Booster 7's static fire was 31 engines. And Elon confirmed that that was enough to get to orbit. So everybody asked her husband, he's got a lot on his plate, preparing to go to space and getting ready for this upcoming launch. And he's good. He's got his audience and doesn't necessarily have to grind quite like he used to. So he's got himself in a good place. He's a great example for the rest of us. Go for 33, says Unky. Ramiro, are you from the area? Also, friendly heads up, if anybody's planning on coming down for launch, do double check, triple, quadruple check before you book anything. It looks like we're getting close, but I think launch is coming up very, very, very soon. So if you're planning on coming down, please do take notice. Ellie just reposted SpaceX. I would do the same as well, but I can't because I'm here with you all, and this is way better. How long will it take you to hear the static fire? 6 miles away. From the Kirsh camera, it took about 24 seconds for the thing to hit. I don't know, but let us know. Oh no, went to Hawaii whenever Ted pulled you out. Oh no. Thank you, Nick. It'll be probably about 20 seconds, maybe 15. From the Rocket Ranch outpost, it was about 14 to 16, 17 seconds. That's about 4.9 miles. Come on, booster. Let me tell you, y'all, last night it was weird and dark out at Starbase. It was so dark I couldn't nearly even take selfies. I like to take selfies with the background so that later I can go back and find the same image area and put them side by side and be like, look. And some dude posted trolling and was like, oh, it's just selfies. It's like, no, you jerk. Whatever. Can't let people like that get to me. But it did get to me. Because he didn't understand the reasoning for me taking a picture of myself with the background that you could barely see. People, I really have to be. The last static fire from this booster was sonic boom loud. It was delicious, and it was a short ignite, but it was loud. So it was rumbly, and that's part of the reason I screamed, because I was just excited again that there was sound. And you won't hear it on this stream, so hopefully you have SpaceX or another stream pulled up. Unfortunately, that's something that we're missing, but you get to hear my voice. Yeah, Hector Rolden. Watermelons that make a butterfly. Oh, thanks. The watermelons that make the butterfly. I get it. They do kind of look like watermelons, don't they? Good one. The colorful butterfly that I am. Going on like 11 years of that same colorful butterfly. Let's go, LETSU. Wow, what a departure from Booster 4. Remember Booster 4? Here comes about Booster 4 with its chunky COPV cuppers. Does anybody remember that? Those? I know you do. I saw it sitting over at the Rocket Garden just last week or so, and I was just like, wow, how did that thing, yeah, it didn't fly. It's like, I had to do a double take. How did that thing plan on going up, but it didn't end up flying? Seeing SN15 in pieces was really kind of heartbreaking. It was, but making room for more ships. There's a lot of venting behind the tower. What is going on? Thanks, Andy, for putting the boat. Mars, where are you, buddy? Marsy! Marman! Come here, Marsy! Knowing my luck, I'll turn around and it'll go. going live. I thought they were already live. Hey, Julian. Make sure you're caught all the way up to SpaceX. So I thought they were already live. Mars man. Mars. He's eaten twice today. I fed him extra so he wouldn't be jumping up here and knocking stuff around. I see the QD hood very clearly-ish. Oh, it's okay, Julian. Don't even worry. Oh, look at that Mars emote that Nick came up with. I love that so much. When I wake up with that above my head, I know my bladder is going to be hit by him jumping down. It's just so funny. Lots of boats. I wonder what it feels like in a boat. The giant bidet. Somebody posted something that was like really indecent, but now I can't unsee it. Keith Alderson, thank you so much for that 10 British pounds super chat. Thanks, Jessica, for setting up this camera. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why it does this. It's been doing this each stream. It happened to Perpetual Nerd last time. It sends the same message over and over and over. Kirk Reigns. Marsman. Let's see if I can pull it up on my phone, actually. It's 12:30. I thought that we were going to have a static fire by now. If I look away, I know it's going to happen. I don't understand why you can't use hashtags anymore on the X. Because it'll deboost you, but then you'll see a trending hashtag. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So maybe SpaceX is just now. SpaceX YouTube is broadcasting. Oh, I wonder if they get deboosted. No, I'm just kidding. Type at the same time. What a great shot NSF has of it. Wow, that's amazing. I'm so glad that there's people able to bring these shots like that to you all. So many different angles. A lot of engines will fire. Yay! We want that. Holding at 40. Okay, good to know. Thank you for letting me know. For all the long meetings you put it on the site, Jessica, and for editing, Nick, they often condense the important stuff so I can forward to others. Oh, thank you, Keith Alderson. That is such positive feedback. Thank you. The more positive feedback right now, especially, the better. I've had enough, for the time being, enough negativity, enough negative. You should do this, you should do that. Thank you for the good stuff. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Keith Alderson. Thank you. What's up, Galveston County Mike? I see you there. Are they flying a drone? Is that a drone in the tower? Or that was a light beforehand. So what I am personally looking for as an indicator is the right-hand side. I'm looking for the water deluge pipe that shoots it straight up, which I don't know why exactly it shoots it straight up over there, but maybe they've changed that. But last time, that's what it did. Holding at 40. Good to know. Do a headphone check, everybody. I do get a little louder than I do right now. Big vent from the side. When I say a little, maybe a lot. 33 engines will fire 80%. Holy bajolies! That's a lot of bajolies on the bajoli scale, isn't it, Andy? Holy bajolies. Top tank has a sort of thin thrust line. Yeah, I always thought, I guess they aren't doing a full load for this. 80% throttle. Wow. Let's go, let's go. LETSGO, let's go. SpaceX! Jumping in to say hi, hi! Do whatever you feel right, whatever makes you tick, that's when you enjoy life. No need to listen to what people say. Thank you! Alton Souk T. Thank you. You're right. It's just hard sometimes. My brain gets all out of... But thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. 6 seconds only needs a little of the fuel. Y'all are coming in with the facts left and right. Alpha is what it's called. Deluge is in pre-flow. I can't see from this far away, but that's good. I want to see the splurge, the shoot up. That really is a good indicator. I don't know if it'll always do that, but it is helpful. Still holding at T-minus 40, says Mike. I guess I could pull it up. SpaceX does allow rebroadcast. FireX activated, says Mike. Deluge flow! Here we go! Everybody turn your headphones down, or maybe not listen as loudly. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Clock is 20, says JP. Here we go, here we go. Boat, move out of the way. Move, 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 move. Let's go! See the white, see the white, see the white, see the white. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. No, we don't want to destroy the pad, but I know what you're talking about. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yeah! Yeah, there it is on the right-hand side. Woo! Yeah! Yes! Yes! Static fire at 12:34 p.m. says Michael Maxey. That was gorgeous. Wow, there's like barely any plumes, or maybe it's just my screen. Wow, that was gorgeous! Oh my gosh, Jessica Kirsh. Thank you for all those updates, everybody. That was awesome. Wow, now we wait to see how many engines fired. Oh, that was freaking awesome. Wow. Look at the deluge still popping up on the right-hand side there. Is that the after? It's like the afterburner, but the after deluge? Maybe because they were at 80% throttle? That was so beautiful! They just stayed at full duration. Beacon, hey. That was way more exciting than the first one. I love the Elan emotes. Alright, I'm refreshing. Here we go, here we go. They have a drone view. Right side pressure, releasing pressure from water. We're definitely getting close to launch. So they are recycling the deluge, the water deluge water. Anything that didn't vaporize off or run off, they have collection pools that they've made from cement. Smash that like button, says Galveston County Mike. Yes! That was awesome, everybody. Thank you for spending that very exciting 6 to 10 seconds with me here on stream. Wow. Launch is imminent. It's very exciting. This phone does not autocorrect. One step closer to IFT2. Look at all that. I wish I could boat over in my Cybertruck. Wouldn't that be cool? Pirate Cheese brought the hype early. Thank you so much, Pirate Cheese. Button smash. Thank you. And for anybody watching on X, hit that follow button if you haven't already. I go live randomly, so if you don't want to be notified about that, turn the notification bell off. But if you do, ding ding bell. Charlie Carey, ooh ooh ooh. I know, I always confuse the tanks too, Anki. You would think that I would remember. Oh, what is that? That is a big plume coming from behind Happy. Looks like just pressure release, maybe? It seems to be whiter, more white in color than the other plume. I don't know if that's Fire X releasing or what. Oh, it's just coming from behind the OLM. Next steps. Full stack, are they test firing Starship as well? So I believe, to the best of my knowledge, please correct me if I'm wrong, they have already static fired Starship. And there will there'll only be 6 Raptor engines on this Starship. It's Starship 25. and Booster 9. So Starship 25 has 3 sea level engines and 3 Raptor vacuum engines. And the hot staging ring is already attached to the booster. I've confirmed with the chat that's what that is in the middle there. And that will add approximately 5'9" of height. I'm 5'10", so it's approximately 1 Jessica Kirsh tall. That will add that much to the height of the ship. So I'm assuming next will be full stack. If everything went okay today, they may do some final checkouts. But FireX seemed to be working. Water Deluge seemed to be working. We'll need an overpressure notice. We'll need a confirmation of the NOTMAR, which I think Starship Gazer posted. NOTMAR is the Notice to Mariners, and then also the flight, the FAA approval. If they don't have that already, I'd be surprised, for the upgraded flight termination system. They elongated, yes, I said elongated the cable cord. What's the TNT thing that in Looney Tunes they would set something somewhere that they wanted to blow up, and then they'd have this big long cable, and then they'd put the box down and they'd push the, or they'd go like this, and then it would explode. They elongated that cable on the sides of both booster and ship. Elon noted in that session where he did a subscriber space right after the first Starship integrated flight test, it was like a day or two after or something, he said that it took too long for both the booster and the ship to detonate. It was about 40 seconds. They needed to be much faster. So they elongated that cable. T-tip. Hey, what's up? What's up, Sib Tiger? I see you there. Primer cord. Thank you. Is that what that's called? They elongated that, and I'm sure added a few other things, more explosives, stuff like that. Because if you think about it, like as Starship was tumbling back down and it was still fully engineered and welded together, that's a danger if it can't detonate fast enough. It could possibly be a danger to land, even though they went over the ocean, so not really. But, you know, the FAA. Used a shaped charge strip. That's what I was looking for. Flight termination system. What did I say instead of the FT? I thought I said flight termination system. But I jumble words sometimes when I'm tired. Using a shaped charge strip to unzip a long section on the side of the booster and ship, says JP. Well, they need an updated approval for flight of the flight termination system, which I don't have my remove before flight tag that goes on my keychain because it's over there and I'm in the chair. But that is I'll never forget Sam Patel walking that across the street to me right after I'd finished a stream, shut it off. He walked across and said, "Welcome to Starbase," and handed that to me. I will never forget that for the rest of my life. I will never forget that. That was the coolest. Anyways, that was super exciting. Let's see here. I like that SpaceX only goes live for very short periods of time. Doesn't waste other people's time, doesn't waste their time. It's kind of like when Elon goes live, he only comes on for just a very short period of time. I would like to get out there. No, I don't have a camera or anything out there, so that's not what I'm worried about. Why does it say there's only 7 minutes? Oh, it's only 7 minutes, okay. I wish I could go back and see the comments and the views and all that stuff. Watch replay. Test tab starts the Raptor's primer cord, is used to light explosive. Fuse is used for stuff like dynamite, like CH4 or something. Smiley face. Pirate Cheese, that worked till 4, and I have you on in the background. Thanks, Pirate Cheese! Thank you so much for choosing this stream. You are awesome. I met Pirate Cheese at Crowfest. Will you be at Crowfest this year? By the way, you had the best mustache. Remember I was playing with it like this? I still have a video of that. Just waiting for the perfect time to post, I guess. I don't know. I'm weird with my posting. So many regulations they have to go through that is absolutely 100% correct. So many. Thank you, Uncle Yukon. Thank you to my moderators and my channel supporters. Anybody with that butterfly next to your name. You are supporters of the channel. You're helping pay the bills. And the bills are a chunk, and you know this. Thanks to anybody that's contributed to that GoFundMe campaign. I can't upgrade without your help. So to anybody that's already donated, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to anybody that hasn't or is able to without putting themselves out financially or going into debt for it, I ask that you please consider $1 or 50 cents or 10 cents or whatever, anything. Please don't go into debt. Please don't borrow money for it, and please make sure you are financially stable enough. I am a Dave Ramsey advocate. This is my old book. This is my new book. I'm teaching the class right now, so cash is king. Debt is dumb. Strokes mustache. Yes. I literally have that video on my phone every time I say there's no space on my phone, because it's like 10 minutes of me stroking your mustache. But it's so funny. I should just find it and post it now. Are you on X? Hello. Somebody just chimed in over there. Full duration tabs. That's awesome. Didgeridoo. Okay, I gotta write that down. So I am dyslexic and I know that I will misspell it. Then I'll be like, what was it again? What? Huh? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Amen. Say it again. Nick, do you think it was awesome? Because that was totally awesome. Nick, we're getting close. Wherever you are, Nick Level, we're getting close. Hint. Didgeridoo. Hey, Pirate Cheese, did you ever hear what happened to Michael McKenzie? Michael McKenzie is a long-standing member of the Lab Padre community, for those who are not aware, and he passed away. And college for playing the didgeridoo. That's so cool. That's an Australian instrument, and he's still listed under my channel members. I'm not sure if I contact YouTube or like what happens to a person who passes away and has membership. Like every time I see it, I literally get emotional. I can't find an obituary on him. Anyways, we're gonna be happy now. You haven't heard what happened. It's just crazy. There's just a human life and it's just gone. Anyways, we are here to celebrate SpaceX, and this is a community. Yeah, the Padre mod, yeah. And I asked Lab, and Lab said he hadn't heard anything, and okay. Anywho, that was so much fun, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jessica Kirsh. I'm going to get a little closer to the microphone. I have hit 16,390 subscribers on that one place that shows videos, and then I don't know how many over on the other place that is trying to show videos. X. But both are valuable. I'm sorry I have been distant. I hit a really bad burnout. Like really bad burnout combined with the heat. But I'm not gone. I still live here in South Texas in this trailer. And I'm just not sure what's next. So just asking for prayers, positive energy, good vibes, and well wishes. And I'll figure it out. And it will still be bringing you along to wherever I am, whatever I do, whether it's here or periods of time going away. Still trying to figure out my trailer situation and towing and all of that. So there's just a lot I'm working through right now, but all of your support for the past 2.5, almost 3 years is everything. So thanks for hanging in here with me, and it just means the world to me that you support me and what I'm doing enough to, and you believe in me enough to come back and watch. So Space Girl Falcon, I see you sending a heart. Paul Harris, we're all here for you. Thank you so much for continued support and encouragement. Rarely on, that's okay. Pirate Cheese, keep on keeping on. Follow to next. Thank you so much. Grackles be Gracklin. That's right, Mayhem 343. Marcos says, don't give up. I'm really trying not to. I'm not a giver-upper, but I think I just kind of reached a point where I felt so undervalued, not from you all, just in general. I wasn't able to push through the big channels and find my little niche. I was for a little bit, but it just, I couldn't keep it up. And so if only just one of those big channels or one person would see one of my little streams and share it. You know, it's like the smallest thing could just change my world, my life, my trajectory. If Elon would recognize it, it'd be wild. It could change everything. But anyways, can't get caught up on the details because everyone wants all of that. So I love you all, and I love you. I think I've said that. And Nick Level, thanks again for all your support and work behind the scenes and on stream and moving the camera around. Who's louder, Jessica or angry astronaut during the landing of India on the moon? I've actually never watched one of his live streams. Something about the anger makes me sad. But I hear he's funny. Yeah. Andy. All right, everybody. I love you so much. I'm going to end this stream and go back to editing video and go through some of those photos that I attempted to take last night, and then some older ones that I haven't yet posted on Patreon or for my channel members. For my subscribers on Twitter. Channel members. There's so many places. Anyways, just be looking out for pictures and know that you make me smile. And at the beginning of the day, I think about you all, and at the end of the day, I think about you all. And that's really what life's about, right? We're a big family. Even though we're far away and I've never met a lot of people that come to these streams we've never met in person, it doesn't mean that we're not family. So I'm going to leave you with that and eat a little more stir fry. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me find the program that I need to close. Or maybe I'll make this full screen. Whoa. Okay. I love you all. I will see you on the next stream. Jessica Kirsh here, August 25th, 2023. Over 2 years into living in South Texas to film SpaceX Starship program and the build out of the city of Starbase, as well as sustainable energy, Tesla, electric vehicles, and all the other stuff that I do too. Mental health awareness, all that good stuff, and just having family. So, to family, cheers. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day, night, evening, morning, and I will see you on the other side. I can't get up to kiss. Hold on. I have to pee so badly. Oh, gotta pee. Gotta pee right now. Gotta pee. All right, everybody pucker up. If Michelle's here, she says, sometimes I kiss back. Mwah. Mwah. I love you all. I hope that you know that. All right. See you. Bye-bye. Still here. Almost. Still.